Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video we're going to be using a slightly different E-Giant variant than I've made a video on in the past. So you guys can see it has skeletons in it, giving it a faster cycle. So the card that I replaced skeletons with is the Mother Witch. I saw a couple people use this variant here in the top 100, and I figured that I'd give it a try. What I noticed is it does a lot better versus Fireball decks. You can see here in my battle log, I won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in a row with it, and a couple matchups that would normally be really difficult if it had Mother Witch. You can see here P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam, and then also this Drill Cycle deck. I noticed I was able to win due to having the Skeletons. The Skeletons provide much more value against decks that have Fireball, which is the best spell in the meta, because of course Fireball is a direct answer to the Mother Witch, and Skeletons provide some good distraction on defense against things like the Goblin Drill, and just makes your cycle faster as well. So overall, just an interesting, substitute. Maybe you don't have the Mother Witch max, so this would be, the next best variant you can use. Obviously, still great defense with the Inferno Drag and the Cage. And E-Giant, as you guys know, one of the best win conditions in the whole game right now. So before the first game, if you guys want to support me, use my creator code BOSS in any special game. Really do appreciate all the support. It does mean a lot. So currently at 73-13, 554th, we're going to try to push up even more, and I'll see you guys when we find the first match. Alright, here we go, guys. We found the first game versus A first. And also, there's a Triple Elixir Global Tournament coming up. I'm going to definitely be making a video on that. I'm going to kind of see, what decks are good with it, what's doing good on the leaderboard, because I have no idea what's going to be good. We'll just have to see. Also, subscribe if you guys don't want to miss any of my content. Would really appreciate that. And if you guys are wondering why I didn't upload yesterday, I actually was at a amusement park yesterday with some friends. It was really fun. King's Dominion, I don't know if you guys heard of it. And I got over my fear of roller coasters, which was nice. I used to always be afraid of them ever since I was little, but I gave it a try and realized they're actually pretty fun. So that's what I did yesterday, and it was very fun, but I was very tired out after. It was such a long hot day, but it was a great experience. So here we go. This guy gonna have a very interesting deck. He actually kind of juked us out there by going in with that barrel. What it did is prevented us from pulling the hog to the king tower, so that was actually a very smart play on his end. I wasn't expecting that at all, and it worked out for him. So we lost half of our tower. We can't let something like that happen again. We already know he's got arrows because he used that a little while ago. I think what we can do is we can go E-Giant, but we're going to play it in the corner, so that way he has to play his Inferno slightly closer this time around. And maybe we'll Lightning, depending on if he pre-places it. But if he waits to play it, then it's not worth playing a Lightning on it. So he played a Skarmy, that's 3 Elixir, and then Inferno's 5. So that would be an even trade against the Electro Giant, which to me would be fine. I'm actually going to go Skellies here just to distract it for a second. We can go Cage here, so this way we can save our Tornado. The Cage is going to give us a little bit more counter push potential than the Tornado, obviously, because the Tornado is just a spell, not going to do anything on offense. We're going to get a nice little Lightning here. He's actually going to play a Skarmy, pretty interesting Skarmy. I don't know why he played that. I'm just going to cycle Inferno Drag. He's going to Arrow, so now we can go for our Bomber. And yeah, this is quite the interesting game and deck that this guy's using. I'm going to set up a Cage right here. He's not going for a Goblin Barrel. He's playing this very, very passively, I guess you could say, after he got that damage early on. It looks like he's finally going to go for it right now, though. We're going to go Skellies. That's going to clean up most of it because the E-Giant was actually able to distract one of them, which is really nice. I'm going to go Dark Prince here. He is going to pre-place the Inferno. I don't think that was a very good play on his end, because we're going to be able to finish it off with a Tornado. We're going to go Cage. And hopefully our E-Giant can get a good amount of damage. I don't think it's going to take the tower, but with E-Giant, as you guys know how much damage it does, it might. E-Giant. Oh my goodness. One E-Giant. This is why you guys hate E-Giant. I know all of you say it all the time. One E-Giant can take a whole tower, and you pretty much witnessed it right there. You just need one push. And guess what? We're going to Lightning Cycle. I'm going to play one Lightning now. Nice Tornado there. And Lightning does like 380 damage, I think 381, so we just got to cycle back to one more. We win this game. Skelly's here. And again, guys, he had a Fireball. This is another example of a matchup that would have been more difficult if we had the Mother Witch, because everyone is running Fireball, like literally everyone. So there we go. We pick up another win there, putting us at a 6-game win streak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, let's keep it up. See if we can make it to at least 7,400 this video. That would be a nice little goal here. And yeah, let's go ahead and search for our second match. Alright, here we go, guys. We found our next game here. Versus this guy with a lot of symbols in his name, apparently. Okay. Just cycle Skellies here. He's gonna go Skeletons as well. He's got a Mother Witch. Guess we'll bomb her. And then DP on top of the Mother Witch. I'm thinking this is probably RG. If he's got Fireball. So I'm just going to E-Giant because he just used a lot of Elixir there. He went Fireball. Recently he went Mega Minion. And Log, I believe. So look at this. We're up about... What was that? We're up like 4 Elixir. 4 Elixir apparently. So we're up 4 Elixir. That was a really good play on my end there. I knew I was up Elixir. We took advantage of that. We're going to Lightning this. If he goes Fisherman, we're going to Tornado. So maybe he isn't using RG. Very interesting. I actually don't know what he is using now. So we're going to go Skellies like this here to pull the E-Barbs to the middle. And then we're just going to get a nice little King Tower activation here. Again, Skelly's coming in clutch there. Like, the distraction the Skellies have for, like, 1 Elixir is insane. What is this guy doing? He doesn't have a Goblin Hut in cycle. Hello. Hello. I don't know about that Furnace in the back. By the way, he's got 2 buildings. And he's about to lose to E-Giant, most likely. That's pretty embarrassing, if you ask me. Because a lot of people are using 2 buildings just to counter E-Giant. And this guy's literally about to lose when he's got 2 buildings. Like, that's just embarrassing. I mean, he is going to get some good damage here, so we got to watch out for that. But as of right now, this is looking pretty solid for us. I'm going to go Cage here. He's going to go for another Furnace. Alright, so now things are going to get a little sketchy, but I probably can just E-Giant into them. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to do that. We're just going to go E-Giant into this. Gonna Dark Prince on the Mother Witch again. I think we're fine. 916. He can't even cycle Fireballs because there's 30 seconds left. Even if he gets 2 Fireballs on the tower, it's not enough. Definitely gonna Lightning this. Even if he takes this tower somehow, I still think we got a decent chance of winning. I'd rather not have him take it though. I don't think he's going to. We got it. And yeah, we just beat someone who had 2 buildings, which is like the worst nightmare for E-Giant. In fact, let me show you guys my battle log. I have no shame showing this loss. Like, no shame. Because it was such a hard counter. This is why I'm surprised I won this matchup. Like, look at this. Look at the game I lost before that I didn't show. Because it wasn't even close, and it was just so boring. Like, he had 2 buildings, an Inferno and a Furnace, which is just such a hard counter. This guy managed to lose to E-Giant with 2 buildings, all because he played a Furnace in the back. That was his mistake right there. And you know why he did that? It's because of the Skeletons. People aren't used to that fast cycle. They're used to seeing Mother Witch, not the Skellies, so we caught him off guard with that, and we managed to get the win. Alright, here we go, guys. We found our next game here versus King. Good luck, sir. Alright. He's going to go Goblin Gang at the bridge. We should come Bomber. 2 for 3 trade, counter push. Really nice. We'll go Goblin Gang here. Or Goblin Cage. What am I saying? He went Goblin Gang. I go Goblin Cage. Yeah. Kind of misspoke there. Alright, let's just Tornado this to the cage. What is this? Is this going to be like the Mega Knight deck? The one with Inferno Drag? If that's the case, should be a pretty free matchup for us because E-Giant does very good against the Inferno Drag, as you know, and then we got Inferno Drag for his Mega Knight, but we still want to play this pretty passively in single elixir because his deck is way better than ours in single elixir, if you guys didn't know. This Mega Knight bait deck is strongest in single elixir, so pretty much if we survive single elixir, it's going to be practically impossible for him. That's why I'm just like playing it safe. But now since he just cycled his Inferno Drag, now I'm just going to go E-Giant because he literally can't like do anything about the Inferno Drag getting stunned. I'm going to go for my own Inferno Drag on top of his. And then he's going to have to spend a good amount of elixir to counter this. We can just go for a bomber like this. It's going to splash the Spear Gobs. And then, uh-oh, is my Inferno Drag going to die? No, it doesn't, but for some reason his Inferno Drag did lock on mine. It's all good, though. Bomber is going to get a splash. Nice. See, this is just such an easy matchup, and this is why a lot of you guys, I know, were asking me, not a lot, but some people were asking me to do a video on this deck he's using right now. This is why I'm not doing a video on it. It's so bad in the meta, and it's just such a bad deck, in my opinion. I just, like, would not recommend using it. Like, I just don't see myself using it anytime soon. I'm going to go for an Inferno Drag here on top of his Mega Knight. And go Bomber here. And then what do we want to do? I guess we can just Cage here. He's going to go Goblin Gang in the opposite lane. Just get a Dark Prince down here. And then we're just going to E-Giant. The most important thing you have to remember is save your E-Giant to when they drop an Inferno. And then if you just play it right on top, it's so annoying for them, as you know. Okay, so he's going to pressure here. This is a super easy defense. We just go Bomber, and then we just go Cage. And yeah, that's, as I said, such a simple defense. And that E-Giant is going to take his tower with no remorse. We're going to go Tornado to pull the Inferno Drag into the... Yep, it's a hard counter. There's pretty much nothing he can do. When I go for an E-Giant, he has to spend so much elixir defending it. And, like really, his Inferno Drag is his only DPS. And I just tornadoed into it. So there's just nothing he can do. Which is why that deck is so bad in the meta. I mean, RG counters it, E-Giant counters it, Drill decks probably do good against it. You name it. Like, all the meta decks destroy that. So there we go. Potentially one game away now from getting to 7,400. We'll see if we can make it there, or if we get enough trophies off a win. We'll have to see. But yeah, I'll see you guys when we find the next one. All right, here we go, guys. We found the next match here versus Dan. So this guy's actually much higher than I am. A win will put us easily at 7,400. I'm going to chill for a second. I'd rather wait. I don't really want to cycle a Cage or an Inferno Drag until he plays something. But now we'll go Inferno Drag into his Mega Minion. And he's going to play a Cage. So we can go E-Giant into that. He might be using RG because we already see the Mega Minion. We see the Cage. And the best RG deck is the variant with Cage and Mega Minion. Although now we see he's got a Baby Dragon. So at this point, I'm thinking it could be Graveyard. I'm going to Tornado the Bowler into the E-Giant just so we can get some damage on top of it. Looks like, unfortunately, we aren't going to be able to deal any damage to the tower because he had a nice Tornado of his own there. Guess we'll go Dark Prince here. I don't know if this is Balloon or if it's Graveyard. I mean, oh, right. It's just, of course. Silly me. I don't know how I didn't know that, actually. We're just going to go Cage here. And then let's actually... go for a Tornado. And then let's Lightning. Alright, that's fine. I think he's probably up like 1 or 2 elixir, but at least now we know what he's using. Our cycle isn't too bad. And yeah, I'm not too sure how I feel about this matchup. I actually think it's his matchup slightly because he has E-Giant, which is really good against our Inferno Drag, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't have Inferno Drag. So our E-Giant isn't going to get as much value against his support cards, if that makes sense. Also, that Bowler kind of just stays alive forever, but we'll see what happens. I just think he has the slight edge in this mirror match. I'm going to go Cage all the way over there. We're going to go Lightning like this. We're not going to hit the Bowler, so this way I can actually focus on hitting the Brawler, which gets the E-Giant to the tower, as you can see. We're going to go for an Inferno Drag. He might go for just an E-Giant in front here. No, it looks like he doesn't. So that was a very interesting play on his end. He took so much damage and didn't... I'm pretty sure he had a Tornado in cycle. I'm not sure why he didn't Tornado. That was pretty weird in my opinion. Guess we'll just cycle Bomber. We can go Dark Prince. And then once again, I guess we can just go for a Cage all the way over here so he can't Lightning everything. I'm going to go for an Inferno Drag. And we actually should be fine here. I think if we just play good defense, we should probably be able to get the win. But we'll see. I'm going to get a nice Lightning off here. We're going to be able to hit the Mega Minion, the Bowler, and everything we need to. That was a really... Oh, I was going to say that was a bad E-Giant, but that was a bad Cage. I kind of messed up. But I think we're fine, because look at this. 1,001 hit points on his tower. That's pretty much 3 Lightnings, and we win the game. So, I don't know if we... should we cycle a Lightning there? I don't know. I think it's good that we didn't. That would have been a little risky. He might Lightning right here, though. No, he doesn't. Okay, he goes E-Giant very aggressively. I'm just going to go for this here. Let's go for a Lightning. Just to be safe. We may have not needed it, but anyway. 1 minute to go. Oh, wow, that almost charged into the tower. So close. If it did, we would have won right there, obviously. 50 seconds. So he's pretty much got time to orchestrate one more E-Giant push, probably. And if he doesn't break through, then we win. So let's see if he can make it happen. Let's see if we can make it happen. I'm going to go for another E-Giant here. We're gonna... What is happening right now? I can't even see what's going on. There's so much stuff right now. We're going to get a nice Lightning. A little too close for comfort at the end, but we managed to get the win. I'm not gonna lie, I don't exactly know how we won. We just managed to get that really nice E-Giant push in, I think it was double Elixir, where we took like half of his tower essentially, and there we go, 7,400. Wow, what a win. Different E-Giant variant. I don't like that variant as much as this variant or the one with, of course, Mother Witch instead of Skeletons. I just think it's not as good on offense because Bowler is just so slow and makes your cycle slower, and it just... Dark Prince is so quick, it just pairs so well with the E-Giant when you're just going for, like, a quick push against, like, say, like, Golem or Lava Hound, whereas Bowler, you gotta wait for it to, like, walk a while, and it takes forever, but... Anyway, I think we're going to go for one more final game here. Win or loss, this will be the final game. Let's see if we can win it, and yeah, see you guys when I find it. Oh, there we go, right when I was saying that, we found it. Okay, here we go, last game versus Amir here. Let's see if we can get the win. We go for Skeletons here. He says, wow, we'll give him the good luck. He probably knows who I am. So he's going to go for a Mother Witch. Let's just get a Cage. I don't want to cycle my Inferno Drag on top of the Mother Witch because Inferno Drag I really need if he's using something like RG, for example. So he's going to cycle Arrows. Okay, I'm going to leak a little bit of Elixir because I don't want to cycle my Inferno Drag because that's really risky if he then has a tank and then he just plays that in the opposite lane. I don't want to cycle... I kind of wish I played just E-Giant in the back after he used those arrows because... I was up like 2 or 3 Elixir, but I don't know, I just didn't want to take the risk, but I'm starting to think I should have just played E-Giant in the back, but it's alright, let's just, you know, wait it out. I mean, I know he has to have some sort of heavy deck, I don't exactly know what, but if I had to take a guess, like any guess, I would go with, I would say probably Golem, or maybe Electro Giant, like one of those two things. I mean, Mother Witch, I don't think there's any way it would be used in Lava Hound. You know what it could also be? It could also be Elixir Golem. I really hope it isn't Elixir Golem, but if it is, yeah, that could be a possibility. Guess we'll just have to see. It's going to be a little bit of a surprise, but yeah, I would rather not cycle anything right now. We're just going to wait it out. And yeah, I'm nervous it's Elixir Golem. If it is, we're just going to have to kind of play into the Elixir Golem push and try to avoid playing a Lightning on his Elixir Golem and try to, you know, hit the support cards. But anyway, here we go. Let's go ahead and go for a push now. And it's P.E.K.K.A. Oh boy. He's saying good game. I don't know if that's sarcastic, like as in he has a hard counter, or if he really means good game, like I'm gonna win. We'll see. We're gonna go Inferno Drag here. I'm gonna go Bomber. He's got a freeze. Freeze cheese. Let's actually Tornado this into that, so then the Inferno Drag locks on the tower on the other lane. Oh! Oh, baby. He's calling good game. I think he might actually mean it this time. Like, he thinks we're going to win. I don't know, though, because this Graveyard Freeze could get a little scary. That was aggressive, though. I don't know about that. Let's just Tornado this in the opposite lane. He's so low on Elixir. He can't defend this. There's no way he can defend it. Lightning. Boom. Good game. We beat P.E.K.K.A. Ewiz Graveyard Freeze. We didn't even have the Mother, which we still managed to win. Game well played. There we go. That guy was respectful. I have to say, like, he knew who we were at the beginning. Like, he gave the wow. He gave the good, you know, the good game. Like, I respect that. Like, he took the loss very well. You know, different than the people who spam the laugh when they lose or good luck. You know, those salty losers when they lose the game. Like, I just respect people who say good game when they lose. I don't even do that myself sometimes. But yeah, nice video. We won 1, 2, 3, 4 games in a row at the end. We lost this game. I didn't show this. It was just so boring. Believe me, I couldn't do anything. You know, it was basically like this game, except the opponent was actually smart and didn't cycle his Furnace in the back when I had an E-Giant cycle, so you kind of get the idea of why it wasn't fun. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. As I said before, Triple Elixir Tournament, I think I said this at the beginning, Triple Elixir Tournament video going to be coming tomorrow, or the next upload will definitely be that. I'm going to look at the leaderboard, see what's good, and go from there for what I'm going to use. And yeah, that should be fun. Go to 15 wins as always to get all the rewards. And yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Make sure to like it if you guys did enjoy it. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. And thanks again. Until next time, guys.